Alright guys, so I'm in the car, gonna get a random part for the car. Super random, super cheap. If I don't like it, I could always sell it. It's gonna be a $200 to $300 profit since I'm getting it so cheap. So that's the only reason why I'm getting it. So let's see how it turns out, and overall condition, stuff like that. If it needs any repairs, but some people might like it, some people might dislike it, but overall it's pretty cool. So let's see. Alright guys, so I just got back from picking it up, and this is what I got. It's inside the box, so let's check it out. That's all I got. Just kidding. I got a Acura Integra DC5 Type R spoiler. It was stupid cheap, very, very cheap. And yeah, kind of up on the fence about it because I got it for a crazy low price. It's never been painted, OEM, and but the thing though is that this thing is pretty aggressive. So I'm really not sure. The only reason why I got it is because it was an amazing price. It was a few $100s off of what everybody wants, and just let that be your price. So we'll let that be the price of you know, how much I paid for it. Yeah, so it's got some cosmetic damage, it's got like some scrapes and stuff, but everything seems all right. The only thing though is that mini spoiler, and I like it because it just looks basic. I mean, I'm just into basic, but I do also like that high wing. So it already has the holes and everything, and then I gotta rip this thing off, and I put this thing on incredibly on there. What I did was I used polyurethane, some real like hardcore stuff, but instead of getting it on the actual panel, I put a vinyl strip that went across some clear bra, and then I put polyurethane on this, then I put polyurethane on the vinyl while it was stuck on. And yeah, so basically it's bonded on, but it's bonded onto vinyl, and you would never really tell if you looked at it. It's at least a few shades off, but I liked it anyways. So, but I really don't want to rip it off right now, that's the thing. So yeah, so that's what I got. And there's the underside of it. Pretty good quality. I mean, obviously it's original, but yeah. So that's just gonna be the little video. I mean, I'm really not up to like messing with it right now because I'm in pretty much pain right now, but I just want to show you guys what I got, and I'm gonna put this one up a day early. All right guys, so I got the car here. Car is filthy as hell, but obviously, you know, with the color you can't really tell, so that's you know, freaking cool. Got the spoiler. I took off the other little mini duckbill low mount spoiler, and man, it was a pain in the rear to take off all the silicone that I put, because I had put the strip of vinyl, and then I put silicone on top of the vinyl, but it had actually went over the vinyl. So when I ripped it off, 90% of it was gone, but I still had that little strip that went all the way around. And so when I mounted the wing and I put it on, just by looking at that like filth, it just looked bad on the actual paint. It made everything look pretty bad, but now it looks pretty good. So I'm gonna put the wing on and then check it out, see how it looks like for you guys. And then yeah, so after that, I'm actually planning to paint it today just to see how it's gonna look. And that's factory Type R paint, which kind of sucks that I'm gonna have to sand that, but I want to see how it's gonna look. So let me throw it on, show you guys, and then get to prepping. All right guys, so I got it on right there, and just by it being, you know, not a matching color, it does look pretty dang bad. But I really just want to prep it, paint it, throw it on, and just to see how it's gonna look like. I have seen this color with this spoiler, and yeah, it does look pretty good, but just got to see how it looks. Plus the wheels are not doing it any justice. How it looks like right there. It actually doesn't look too bad from right there. I mean, I gotta definitely get used to it. Oh yeah, so I'm gonna start sanding it and getting this thing ready for paint. All right guys, so I got my water, got 400 grit. Now I'm just gonna sand it down, and yeah, so it's a little bit faded up here, so even if somebody did like the spoiler for their black car, it would definitely need a restoration. And it does have like some scratches, pretty deep scratches and stuff and imperfections, but yeah. So yeah, so I'm just gonna scuff it down, and I'm not gonna primer it. I'm just gonna leave this, and then I'm just gonna put some adhesion promoter, and then put my base coat on that. We'll see how this goes. All right guys, so just got done sanding it. Pretty much got the whole thing. After this, I'm going to clean it with dishwashing liquid, and just to make sure that any little form of you know, silicone, SiO2, you know, that that stuff that I use for the car, ceramic, and yeah, like anything is off, and it just strips it bare. And then from there, I'm going to paint it. It's got a nice surface already. I ate through some spots right here where it was like kind of like a high spot, and yeah, so I'm just like cleaning off the car as I do, like washing down the residue and stuff. I'm just washing down the car, cleaning off any residue or anything that gets on the car. So yeah, so gonna wash it and then get it ready, put it out in the sun, get it fully dried. Alright guys, so sorry if this video is like all over the place. I'm just trying to rush this, and painting and rushing does not match, so yeah, hopefully it goes good. I already have everything ready to go. I got all my paints and everything, and yeah, I'm gonna use a little bit of the mix that I got from my local paint shop, and I'm also gonna use air paints. Air paints matches better, but this it's a little bit too light, and that one's like actually like gold, like the car. But I'm just using this as like a foundation, and then I'm gonna go over it with that one from Air Paints. So, and the only reason why I'm actually doing this instead of just using the better paint is the fact that I only have a half a can in that one, and I do not want to run out in the middle, and I'd be totally screwed. So it's gonna be this one that's gonna be the base, just to get me to the ballpark, and then that's gonna take me home. So yeah, so I'm gonna put some adhesion promoter right now. Oh, it already came off, but yeah, stuff is pretty dang good. All right, so let me put it on. All right guys, so I already got 3 light coats. Unfortunately, I already ran out, and but that's a pretty good base I got all over. I'm actually not gonna paint the inside, like underneath. I'm just gonna get as much as I can, but I'm gonna get the back, of course. That's like the money shot. The side, obviously, and the top right here. But yeah, so I'm gonna keep going. This is Air Paints. We're gonna see how this really looks. All right guys, so that's how far I got. Unfortunately, I ran out of paint, and I need more paint. So what I'm gonna basically do is just clear coat this, and then when I get more paint, yeah, I'm gonna just respray it, scuff it down, respray. But you know, it's already gonna have color, so I'm not gonna need too much, you know, coverage and all that. But definitely the sides right here and right here, it's a little dark. On camera it looks good. I mean, on camera it looks darker, but in person it does look gold. You can't really see that good, but I dig it. It's not that bad. So I'm just gonna let it chill and put some clear. But yeah, this kind of sucks. All right guys, so as you can see, there's the car, there's a spoiler, car, spoiler. It did not really match, but this is the Era paint. The first half of Era paint that I used was for the lip, and the lip didn't match. So I thought that it was like the temperature, because it was like an overcast day and it was kind of dusty. It was inside the garage, and that's why it kind of turned out bad. I haven't shown it yet. And so when I repainted that with the adhesion promoter, it came out kind of like dark, and so I was blaming my technique. And so when I did this, now I know for sure that it is actually a shade darker than that. But and then the lip is actually a little bit more silver than this. This is more of a darker, like kind of gray. But I still got to see it in the sun. So, and it's still wet and everything. And plus, you know, the car is 20 years old, and it kind of fades a little bit. So this is brand new, so I don't know if that could be it. But yeah, so I don't know if that could be it, but we'll just see. I'm gonna throw it on the car, gonna give it about 30 more minutes to dry, because this is the 1K clear, and 1K you could actually throw it on ASAP. The 2K you need at least 12 hours before you could even touch it. But yeah, so I'm gonna throw it on, put it in the sun, and let's see how it looks. But this kind of sucks. All right guys, so let's go check it out. There it is right there. It actually looks pretty good. I mean, it's a lot more metallic-y, but yeah, that does not look bad. The top kind of a little bit blotchy because of the clear, but it could be sanded out. The window is completely thrashed from sanding. All that, you know, like the wet sand, like the clear coat and everything. But yeah, but it looks pretty good actually. Alright guys, so I'm gonna cut this video off. This has been a few days at least, and I'm going to show the review of the car fully cleaned up and from far away, so stay tuned for the next one.